No, that is crazy, man. When I read that, I was thinking to myself, I've always said, like in high school, we had some philosophy class. We talked about it. And it was about that. Would you rather hit the lottery or would you rather make the money? And I always said I would rather make the money to be wealthy, because then you don't feel like an asshole telling people no, you earned it, right? You can say, I put in this much extra effort to do this. I went through all the stuff that people can't do to get this. Saying no to you is just a part of the process. I've gotten told no millions of times. But if I was just like Joe Schmo bowling and hit $100 million, it's hard to get $100 million and then go, it's that kind of money it kills people, man.
Yeah.
Literally kills people.
It's like right? It's like a blessing, right? It's like it's something that just unexpected and wonderful just happened to you. How can you deny somebody else that same blessing that just asks you for the money? It's like, well, it was lucky that it happened to me. Let me make somebody else.
Unfortunately, it is bad. It didn't happen.
Yeah, but when you work for it, you can be selfish. You can be like, no.
Yeah.
Every penny it is. Every single penny.
Every single penny, right? And not to say that you should be greedy or hoard your money, but, I can't imagine somebody constantly, like if you looked in your account, you saw $50 million and you knew it was yours. It wasn't going away. And you've earned it. You've lost relationships. You've burned bridges. You've lost pieces of yourself. And you have that money. And then somebody comes and they're like, who's not willing to do anything. Not everybody's like that. Not everybody. But there are some people who's like, come on, man, life is hard out here, man. And you're like, man, you got a Gucci belt on. Get the fuck out of my face. You know what I'm saying? Or I just saw you post, you bought some new Yeezys, man. I ain't even got no Yeezys. And I'm worth $50 million. Get out of my face, right? And to me, those are, even then it's still hard, because you still understand if you were gifted that much money, it's still best to be benevolent. But if you've earned it, that to me is like, it would still be hard to say no, but I would have a lot easier time sleeping, being like, of course I said no. They asked me $50,000 because somebody's going to kidnap their baby?
You said no.
I told him to send me the ransom note. I want to see. I want to see all the evidence. I want the stories to corroborate. Because if you do, let's say you did give them $50,000 and you found out that they lied, do you say no to the rest of the people? No, you don't even trust yourself. So it's like, you don't want to get robbed either. And that's another fear you have, is people trying to take your money.
We cut to a mother talking to her child before school. Antoine, I know that you have a field trip coming up. You've been telling me about it for weeks. Mm-hmm. I've been telling you, my money is hard earned, okay? I work hard for this. Every penny that comes in this house, I brought it in. Mm-hmm. And you think you can just come and ask me for it? I mean, just like I'm supposed to like just give it to you?
Well, I'm a child in school. I don't have an income. This is the only way. I mean, this is what the teacher said. I know. I just want to go on a field trip.
I see the little notes you've been putting on the refrigerator and stuff. That doesn't mean anything to me.
All my friends are going.
Yeah, I get it.
Part of my grade.
Well, you can thank your older brother, okay? He used to hit me up with that, I need money for a field trip. And I gave it to him, I thought, yeah, why not? What did he do? What did he do with that money? What did he do? He went on the field trip.
He went on the field trip?
It didn't benefit me in any way. No. I didn't.
He has a girlfriend now.
I don't care about that.
I think it sparked on the field trip. Yeah.
I don't care. That guy took me for every dime he asked me for. He didn't work for that. That was my hard-earned money. So I'm sorry, Antoine. I already got taken once. You're not going to take it again.
You don't let us see how much you make.
It's none of your business. That's none of your business.
I don't know if I'm asking for a lot or a little. Like, this is just what they charge in school.
The fact that
Can I just see your pay stub and maybe that can help me?
If I die and all of the papers that I ever touched and have in this house were out here without me being able to guard them, if you tried to touch any one of those papers, I would come back from the dead and like slap your hands and set this place on fire before you found out anything about how much money I make.
Why is this such a big deal?
Because parents aren't supposed to tell their kids how much money they make. It changes the relationship. Look at your brother. You know, he thought
Does he know?
No, he doesn't know. Or I don't know what he knows. But he thought I had it. And all he did was ask. And I gave. And what did it get me? A kid graduating from high school, leaving the house.
Was on the honor roll.
Those are the minor details. I'm talking about, what did I get out of it? What's in it for me?
Hey, Mom. I was seeing if you could help me with a couple dollars. I want to go get my graduate studies exam books to study up for it. I'm thinking about just banging out college in 2 years, you know? It cost me like $150 to get all the material. Okay, fair enough. All right, well, I'll just see if there's some grants or scholarships out there I can get.
You do that. You see that? You see what your brother did? That's what you do. You get out and hustle for it, all right? Grants, scholarships. He's going to work for it. He's not asking me for anything.
Well,
take a lesson.
I don't know much about finances, but I have seen some Shark Tank. So here's what I'm prepared to offer. You give me this money, you get it on the ground floor of my future. I would love for you to be a part of it. And if I were to have this money, I can go on the field trip and I can bring you back pictures of what I've seen, kind of like this one on the wall. This is an example of a picture I took. And so you can get more of that, and we can discuss going forward partnership.
I kind of like what I'm hearing. And I'd be willing to discuss it with you if I get 25% equity in your future earnings.
Yeah, I was thinking more 15% equity.
I mean, I don't know. I'm doing all the work, really. You know, I'm providing the loose leaf paper, the pencils, the crayons, and you know, I'm transporting you back and forth. So you know, yeah, 25% equity. That's my final. That's where I'm going with that. And you know, I'll pretty much make sure that you've got room and board. I'm willing to, you know, I'll take care of that.
20% equity, and I'll clean my brother's room and do the dishes for the rest of the year.
The next 2 years.
We cut to Antoine on the field trip, talking to his friends. Wait, so your mom's giving out money if we will just promise her like part of our future?
Yes. You gotta come with a good business plan for your future. Mm-hmm. But if you're offering something that's fair, she'll invest.
Oh, I could use some money for candy and stuff.
I don't know if that's a great business plan, but I'm just excited to be on this field trip. Mm-hmm. If you need a business partner, let me know.
Yeah, you know, I just want candy, you know.
You have a bit of a candy problem, I have to admit.
It's not a problem, it's fine.
You have candy in your hand right now. You're saying you want more candy.
I don't need it right now.
Did you see the Faces of Candy poster in the classroom?
That's fake.
Scene.
Faces of Candy.
Faces of Candy.